Hi, everyone. It's Miss Miller here with today's wellness tip. I just want to say that I miss you guys so much. I hope you're doing well, and I wanted to check in with you to see how are you feeling today. So this week, friends, we are going to be focusing on spreading positive and spreading kindness. So to start off this week and this theme, I'm going to begin by reading you a story. This book is called How Full Is Your Bucket for Kids? And the author is Tom Rath and Mary Reichmeyer. So let's begin. I hope you found a cozy seat, a good place to be. So Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. I want to build with you, she said. Felix scowled. Go away. You're too little. I'm big. Stay back. You'll knock it over. I can be very careful. Go play with your baby toys, Anna. Hmm. She doesn't look too happy about that, does she? She looks like she's getting angry. Thwack! Knocks over the blocks. Grandpa! Grandpa shook his head. Felix, you just dipped in your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket? Invisible bucket? Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandfather was joking. But the next morning, when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket floating above his head. When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. I've got a meeting this morning and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still. Felix slipped and cocoa wheat scattered across the floor. Felix, yelled his mom, you should have used the stool to reach that. Oh no, Felix's bucket is going down. First he slipped, then his mom scolded him. Felix could feel his bucket tip and big invisible drips spill out. Drip, drip. Ha ha! Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Drip. Get the broom and clean that up before you miss the bus, scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the cocoa wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Drip. Hey, look at that! Felix's new backpack. Huh, my baby brother has one just like it. Drip. Psst, Felix. Psst, 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 psst. Drip. They're talking about him and it's dipping in his bucket. Watch out, shrimp. Drip. It was still morning and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. So each time these tough things happened, his bucket, water dripped out of his bucket. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Mrs. Nickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could hardly bear to look at it. Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class? Felix grinned and felt a big drop land in his bucket. Drop, plop, plink, drop. The Giganotosaurus Who Wanted a Pet by me, Felix. Drop, plink. The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. And when Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped. Drop, blink, drop. That made him feel much better and put more water in his bucket. Even Emily, who sat next to him and didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. Drop. 10 captains today. Our team captains today are Veronica and Felix. Drop. Ooh, nice cow. It's a dog. Well, nice colors there, Felix. Cool laser ant backpack, Felix. Drop. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else had a bucket, too. Here, let me help you. Drop, drop. Here's your baseball catch. Thanks, dude. Drop, drop. Hi, I'm Felix. Is this your first day? Yeah, I'm Amir. Drop, drop. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, Felix felt another drop in his own bucket. So he felt better when he was spreading kindness. When Felix burst in the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket and I understand how it works." Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog," he almost scolded. But then he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Your doll will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix her. Until then, do you want to help me build the tallest building in the world with my blocks?" And so they did. Did you guys notice that when Felix spread kindness, he filled other people's buckets, and that also helped to fill his bucket? So when we spread kindness and when we spread positivity, that helps others feel better. So, friends, my wellness tip for you today is to really try and be kind and be positive. When you spread that kindness, other people feel great too. Your bucket is filled and you're filling other people's buckets. Thank you, friends, so much. Have a great day. Miss you guys.